Yes.
Raise your consent. Did y'all make your declaration already?
Yes.
Was it to make more money?
Yes.
Would you like us to show you how to make a lot more money this year?
Yes.
Would you like to be able to trigger your consultants within 24 hours?
Oh, yeah.
Would you like your regionals, your new marketing consultants to become regional consultants in less than 15 days?
Yes.
We're going to show you how to do that. And I know there's some people in here, you might be a senior consultant already. Maybe an executive consultant. And you're thinking, Mark, I already make money. I already know how to do this. I'm already an executive consultant. Well, let me show you something you might not know. How would you like to double your income from last year, this year, with what we're going to show you tonight? Would that be okay with you?
Yes.
All right, that's what we're going to talk about today. So what's going to make all this happen? Customers. And that's what I get to talk to you about. How do we get customers? Isn't that the biggest question? Everybody that walks up to you, how do I get customers? I know you're getting customers. What are you doing? How do you do that? Well, we're going to talk about that today. It's really simple, but it all starts from the very, very beginning. When your brand new marketing consultant joins your organization, when you join as a brand new marketing consultant, that's when it all starts. And whatever you do from the very beginning, like Chris said, that's what's going to duplicate, right? Whether it's good or bad, it's going to duplicate. So we want to make sure that we start it off right. So a brand new consultant joins your organization. What's the first thing you do? You have them become their own customer, right? They have to become their own customer. Make them do it. Do you want to do it for them every time? Every time somebody joins in your organization, do you want to be out there making people become a customer? You don't want to do that, right? So have them do it. But I'm not in front of a computer. It doesn't matter. Make them take their phone out and become a customer on their phone. Nowadays you can do that, right? You can do everything from your phone. Have them become their own customer. If they cannot become their own customer, and I said if they cannot become their own customer, that's not, well, I don't want to do it because I'm under contract. That's not, I don't want to do it because I'm not going to save that much. You know what I'm saying? That's, I live in a non-deregulated area. That's the only excuse, okay? If not, they have to become a customer. If they do not become a customer in your, when they join your business, don't work with them no more. And don't be mean, tell them from the beginning. I won't even let them sign up as a consultant until they already commit to becoming a customer immediately. We're going to sign you up as a consultant, and now you're going to sign up as a customer. That's what helped me to double my income from 2 times from last year. In 1 year. Now, I'm a national consultant. National consultants make pretty good income, right? To be able to double that in 1 year, is that powerful? Yes. Especially if all you did is one thing differently. The whole year, one little thing that you did differently that was able to double your entire income in 1 year. That's pretty important, right? All I did was I did not allow anyone to join my organization unless they became their own customer. That's how simple it was. One simple thing. Now, was I nervous about it at the beginning? Yeah. I didn't tell people that. I just said to do it, right? I told everybody to do it. But the truth was I was nervous about it because I was getting less consultants because I wasn't letting them join. And I was thinking if I get less consultants, that means I'm going to make less money. Anybody ever thought that before? If I get less consultants, I'm going to make less money. So you're afraid to make them become their own customer. It's free. People were joining for free, and they were all excited. Oh, I got 10 people. It's $75. Anybody can join for $75. Like Chris said, if they join, do you make money? No. People think you do. Oh, I got 10 consultants. How much you make? Nothing. What does it fall back on? Customers. You have to get them to become their own customer. I'm telling you, if you do that, things are going to happen. Now, they become their own customer. What's the next step? How do you get the other customer? You didn't make any money yet. You got a consultant. They became their own customer. How many more customers do you need to make that first check? One. So what do? You tell them one simple thing. If you could help one person, just one person out of every single person you know, get their electricity for free, who would be that one person that you would pick to help? This is all about helping people, right? Mm-hmm. Who are they going to say? My mom, my grandma, somebody. They start thinking about who they want to help. This is all about helping people, right? Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to call that person right now while you're sitting right there with them. You're going to have them call them. But before they call them, you're going to tell them how they're going to get their best friend, their mom, their grandma to become their customer. Okay? Because a lot of people are like, well, I already did that, but it don't work. Well, you know what? You were doing something wrong. Okay? You were doing something wrong. what you have to, it's real important how you do this second step, okay? We're not selling electricity. We're not selling electricity. If you think you're joined Ambit Energy to sell electricity, that's why you probably didn't make as much money last year, okay? And if you continue to do that, you're not gonna make that much money this year either. So we have to change that. Does anybody like being pitched on things? Do you like when people come knock on your door and try to sell you something? Do you like when your best friend calls you up with a great idea on how you can make 10% return on your money? Right? I have the greatest thing, you know, you lend me $100 and in 4 months I'm gonna give you 110. That's 10% return on your money, that's a 30% annual return on your investment. They're super excited about this. Banks are only paying 1%. Are you excited about lending your friend $100 so you can get $110 back in 4 months? You probably know your friend and know you're not gonna get your $100. So let's change that. We don't wanna sell people. We don't wanna pitch people. We don't wanna try to sell electricity. You know what works better? Asking for help. That's it. We gotta ask for help. That's what we do. Your brand new consultant just joined the business. They become their own customer and they're gonna ask someone to help them. See, people like helping. It's just something we like to do if we can do it, right? You would help your best friend, right? Your mom, your brother. Let's change it around. Instead of trying to pitch you something on how you can lend them $100 and they'll give you $110, what if you just called up your best friend or your mom and you told them, look, you know, they cut my hours at work, you know, things have been kind of hard on me, and, you know, my little girl, she needs some glasses for school, and I just need $100. It would mean the world to me if you could lend me $100. I promise I'll pay you on April 15th when I get my tax return. Could you please help me and lend me $100? How many of you would lend your best friend $100? Raise your hand. That's almost everybody in the room, but you weren't gonna lend him $100 when he wanted to pitch you it and give you a 10% return, right? But you're willing to do it with open arms and even say, look, you know what, here's $200. You know, I wanna help you. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing in Ambit Energy. We gotta ask people for help. You know, you gotta tell them your why. Okay? She needs to call and you need to coach them before they make this phone call. You need to coach them and tell them this is exactly what you're gonna say. Look, Mom, you know me, right? You know I work lots of hours, 6, 7 days a week. I don't have time to see the kids. I haven't seen them in 2, 3 months. You know? All I wanna do is have more time to spend with them. I started a new business. I need your help. Can you help me? Would you help me if it didn't cost you anything to be able to have more time with my kids? Yes. You get the yes first, right? Then you come back and tell them, well, it's a company called Ambit Energy, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you become my first customer, and that's gonna trigger my first check, and this is how I'm gonna start to have a little additional income so I can be able to work less hours at my job, right? So now they're gonna become your customer. Did they become your customer because Ambit Energy is the greatest company in the world? No. Ambit Energy is the greatest company in the world, but they joined because of you. When I called my mom when I first joined this business and asked her to do me a favor and become my customer, she joined because of me. She didn't join because of Ambit Energy. See how the whole mentality and way we think about is different on how we do our businesses? We have to change the way we think, okay? I love that Chris lets us come up here now and just say whatever works, whatever worked. What worked? What's working in your business? Come out here and share that with us so that we can all get better at what's working. That's what works, but you have to change that mentality. We're not selling people electricity. We're asking everybody to find somebody that can help them. Now what happened? They just triggered their money. How long did it take to do that?
1 day.
Less than 24 hours. The same day, you just sat down with them, you made them a consultant, they became their own customer, you told them what they know you're not gonna work with them. That's gonna help you be more successful because you're not gonna be pulling all these people that are holding you back and holding your business. Remember I told you I was scared? I'm not scared no more. I will not work with anybody that does not become their own customer. And if you do that, now you're gonna start accumulating successful people in your business, people that are actually gonna help you to promote and make more money. Do not let anyone become a consultant unless they become their own customer. Have them call somebody and ask for help. Have somebody do them a favor. Use key words like it's gonna mean it will mean the world to me. I would really appreciate you doing this favor for me. Did I tell them anything about what the rate was on there?
No.
No. I'm a national consultant with Ambit Energy, top 50 income earner, been in the business a little over 4 years. And if you ask me today what the rates are in Houston, Texas, I could not tell you. I'm proud of that. I don't know what the rates are. I don't want to know. When someone starts talking about rates, I change the subject, okay? We're not selling electricity. That's a big difference. If you talk to any of the people that are being successful and they're top income earners in the company, they don't go around selling electricity and they don't go around talking about rates. They focus on what's more important, okay? And that's getting people paid. It's triggering that first check. For you, no. It's triggering it for your new consultant. This is not about us. This is about helping other people. Once you start to care about other people more than you care about yourself, once you start to care about other people's success more than you care about your own success, and really truly help people, not just people on your team, do what Chris does, help everybody. It doesn't matter what organization you're in. You want to go out and help as many people as you can. You want to do people a favor.